All right, so I got some real exciting for you guys in the next few videos coming up. I'm on my very first bear hunt. So I've got my bait site over here set up, my first time baiting bear, and actually my first time seriously going on a bear hunt. I mean, last year when I first started hunting, I did go and try to spot and stalk bear. That doesn't work out too well here in Manitoba. We don't really have the type of terrain for good spot and stalk hunting, especially for bear. So this year I'm taking it real seriously. I've got a bait site set up here behind me. I'm going to show you guys in this video what I've got set up, what we're using, where my stand is, and all that stuff. If you guys want to come along with me on this bear hunt and stay posted, click that subscribe button and make sure you save my playlist and stay tuned for future videos on this. But here we go. I'll show you guys what my bait site looks like right now. We've got 2 barrels. I'm actually splitting the bait site here with another buddy of mine. So we've got his barrel right here. We got for bait, we're using 500 pounds of oats and corn. We got some what they call bear crack right there, basically marshmallows, boiled jello, marshmallows, and a ton of sugar. So we got that, and we've also been using some used fryer grease right there as well. That's my barrel, so this barrel's full. We got some on the ground here and here. Here's my barrel right here. Corn, oats, grease, and bear crack in this barrel as well. And we've got a couple different gut piles here from mostly from Beaver. I guess this one is a deer that he got, that he had a gut pile for saved up. But there's a gut pile right there. We've got some beaver guts and beaver parts in this pile right here, and we poured grease on all these spots here too. And here is our special ingredient, guys. It is a beaver carcass just sort of hanging up here on this tree. It might be low enough for bears to get, maybe, I don't know yet. I guess we'll see. Now we just finished setting up over here. Like this area, whoever said bear hunting over bait was easy probably hasn't done it, because we put in a ton of work prepping this area. This whole entire area was all thick bush, right? So we basically terraformed this little area right here. And also, I don't know if you guys can see where our stand is, right up there, right there. And there's also a tree back down that way where I'm going to be putting my climber stand. So my climber stand I'm going to be taking in and out with me every time I come into the site. I'm not going to leave I think it was $600 climber stand here for sure. So I'm going to be taking that in and out with me. But yeah, so that's our stand over there, guys. As you can see, we've got a clear field of vision over to where our bait site is back here. And yeah, just finished. So tired hauling 500 pounds of bait in, and we don't have an ATV or anything to bring that stuff in, so I was hauling it just on my shoulders, bringing it into this spot. And it's like, I don't know, I think 300-400 meters away from where my truck is parked, so 10 trips back and forth. All right, guys, so I'm back here again at the bear site here. It's been about a week now since we first set up the bait, and from the other trail camera that we haven't gotten any action yet. So today my plan is I'm going to be dropping off 4 more beaver carcasses here at the site, and I've got a tub of molasses and honey also on the way that I'm going to be dropping it off here as well. That's probably going to be coming, probably do that next week. We've got about a week left until bear season opens. So right now, check this out. I just got a new spy point cam. So the plan for today is I'm going to be first installing this before I start touching the bait and getting my scent all over this camera and having the bears fidget around with this camera. So I'm going to be setting this camera up first, and then I'll go and bring the beaver carcasses and drop them off at the bait site over here. We've already got a few gut piles and carcasses laying around here. I'm actually surprised. I was expecting to get some action on the site, within the week, but surprisingly no action yet. I don't know, but we did get a bit of a cold spell, and we got a bit of a blizzard too. Snow fell. It's all melted again right now. in Manitoba, sometimes you get all 4 seasons, especially during this time of year, go through in about 1 or 2 weeks time. Anyway, great time to put the new camera up, and this thing is going to be pretty sweet because it's going to send me the pictures directly on my phone every time there's any action on the bait site. So I'll be able to watch the site from home with this thing. Anyways, let's get to send this camera up, and then we'll throw some beaver carcasses out here again. And the last thing that I want to do today as well is I want to set my tree stand up. I brought my rangefinder with me today as well, so I'm going to set my tree stand up, sit at the height that I'm going to be sitting at, range this spot here, and see exactly what range, because we have an estimate, but I want to see exactly what range we're at, just so we don't mess up the shot when the time does come. All right, guys, so let's go and get this camera set up here. All right, I think it might be okay right there. Let's turn it on and see exactly what it's looking at here. All right, we'll leave it there for a little bit, let it locate the signal. And I'm sure while I'm working on the site here, it's going to snap a couple photos for me to be able to see right away on my phone. So I'm gonna grab a couple things here and just try to camouflage it a bit. All right, guys, so the camera's working. So I'm gonna show you guys here the photo that it took of me while I was testing it out. So hopefully you can see that on the camera, but there it is. And it's been sending me real-time notifications straight to my phone whenever it took a photo. So that is pretty cool. I can't wait to start looking at this bait site straight from home, just off of my phone. So really cool camera here. It's the SpyPoint Cell Link. So all right, on to the next task, which is I'm going to camouflage this camera up a little bit. Let's go. All right, guys, so I've got some pine leaves right here. They smell great and very natural. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of cover up the camera here a little bit with these leaves, and first I'll rub them all over the camera just to get their scent on here and hopefully mask my human scent off of the camera. So there we go. Next we'll strap a few around just to give it a more natural look and a more natural smell. The hope is that it disguises my human scent, but disguise the camera still a little bit. I think that should probably do the trick. I think that looks good like that. I mean, if I was a bear, I don't think I'd find that very suspicious. Let's hope it works. I don't really want to lose a brand new camera like that. So we got some carcasses here. I think I'll just dump them sort of right beside the barrels. They're frozen, but they're gonna defrost. So just open up these bags. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. That was the big one. Okay, another little guy here. Oh, that's the guts. That was this guy's guts right there. Okay, so I've got one more to haul in, but there we go. I just wanted to show you guys. That's 3 beavers there. I've got one more that I'm about to haul in right now. And then once I get the molasses, sugar, and honey next week, I'll dump them all around over here. Hopefully that sweetness might bring in the bears with a sweet tooth. And then we've got the carcasses, the grease, gut piles, and meat spread out around here as well, just for the bears that have more of that are looking for the more meaty taste. So there we go. I'm going to bring that last carcass in, and then we'll go set up the tree stand, range it, and I want to make sure that my camera setup is going to work for the tree stand as well. So I'm going to do that too. So hang tight. Okay guys, well, it's not really going to be a very finesse way of doing this. We sort of just got to get up there and make our way up to the height that I want to be shooting from. And I got my rangefinder in my pocket here with me. Once we get up there, I'm gonna range exactly what it is to the bear site. All right guys, well here I am. I'm up in the stand now, so let's range this. 40 meters. So it's 40 meters to the bait site, guys. 40 meters to the bait site from mine. Chad's stand, I'll go up there and range it, but he should be 30, so that should be perfect. So, say from here, let's see if we can get a nice shot. Perfect hit. Great. Okay. Now I'm confident here. Beautiful. All right guys, well you guys seen how we set up our bear bait there, set up our cameras and where our stands are, testing out the view from the stand, making sure the cameras are working from the stands. I think what I'm going to do though is have the GoPro up on the stand with me, pointing at me, and then I'll bring this camera up. I have something to tie the camera up to where the stand is over here for this camera, and I'm going to have this pointing towards the bait site so we can get some good footage of the bears themselves. Yeah, I mean, I think I've got it pretty much all set up now for my very first bait site here. Tested a shot from up in the stand on this target here. So you can see hit right in the middle, so exactly where I wanted to hit it. So this rifle is probably the one I'm going to be using. This is my 308, my Savage Axis 308. Shoots good, I guess, from the stand out to the bear site there, so that's perfect. Looks like we're pretty much all set up for our site, and we just got to wait till next week on bear opener. Oh, and I'm super excited to see the footage that we get from that Spy Point trail cam. Super pumped for that. So it's on right now and it's working, and yeah, time for me to head home and wait for some bear action on my trail cam. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Next episode I'm probably gonna head out here. You know what, whether we get any action on the site or not from the trail cam, on opener weekend I'm probably going to head out here and then sit out my first bear hunt on the stand and just see how it goes, and I'll take you guys with me on that and just see if anything happens. Hopefully we do get some action though on the trail cam before next week, before opener. But yeah, fingers crossed, we'll see. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe if you want to keep up with the series here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.